Hey, you are now watching Crumb TV.
Crumb TV.
Hey, we in Chicago, y'all, and y'all watching Crumb TV.
It's your brother, Timbuktu, Ashe.
You are now watching Crumb TV.
You in Chi-Town finest, you hear me? Inglewood, always up to no good.
Man, I'm telling my brother Crumb.
You're watching Crumb TV.
I'm your humble brother, and you are watching Crumb TV.
Reporting live from the Wild Hundred Southside Chicago.
And you now watching Crumb TV.
And you're watching Crumb TV.
Crumb TV, baby. Hey.
Crumb TV.
If you could, please repeat after me. Peace, Ashe, Islam, Namaste, Hotel, Grand Rising, Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum salam. Bom dia. Oseo. Halito. Wagwan. What up, though? Rahubet. Konnichiwa. Ni hao. ¿Qué pasa? Sak pase. Dua. Duawu. How are the children? So stay woke. Family, y'all know I got Tourette's. I gotta hit that part every single time or it just throws everything off. It's like the volume. My volume always has to be on an even number. You will never catch my volume on 11. It's going to be on 10 or 12. Tap all the way in. I'm just weird like that. Listen, family, you already know what it is. This video is called Shamar versus Iran. It gets worse. Wait, it gets worse. Glorilla Gospel Award? I'm not done. Tyler Perry versus Boondocks. And last but not least, T.D. Jakes and Oprah are mentioned in the Diddy trial. You already know what it is. Listen, family, before we get into all of that, I want to do what I do best, and that's put some respect on your name by acknowledging the first responders. Now, within the first 3 minutes, there are more than 25 first responders. So for the sake of time, we'll just do the first three. We call that the perfect trifecta. And yes, family, I do want to emphasize perfect. Hold on. Here we go. This is like the hard one. So stay woke. I felt like Becky right then, just trying to, Either way, number one in the building of this perfect trifecta, it is none other than Monique Hill. She says, Crumb. Halito, son. I'm saying Halito. I see you. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm humbled. I'm honored. I am grateful. Number two in the building. Well, listen, family, we are on several different platforms, so I just want to put a little respect on everybody's name. I've never seen this person before, and I'm humbled, I'm honored, I'm grateful. Let's see him again. Nature4477. Come on now. The crying emoji, head wrapped in a tunic emoji with a heart. Oh my God. Charge it to her mind, not her heart. No, yeah, we going all the way in. All the way in. Anybody know how much all is? Jeff knows. I love that name. He says, damn, I be hoping you hit the beat on point. That's positive energy. That's positive energy, family. That's positive. Listen, family, before we get started, we were in the first 5 minutes, as we call this housekeeping. I want to make it known, make it clear, make sure I hit on all cylinders by mentioning that this weekend, that's right, family, this weekend, Juneteenth, we're going to end the month. This is the last weekend of Juneteenth, the big black lie. Listen, y'all wouldn't even be celebrating Juneteenth had Joke Biden not told you to. You wouldn't even been doing it, okay? So Juneteenth, the big black lie. We're going to set the record straight. We're going to set Sleepy Joe straight. And anybody who want to celebrate. I'm right here. I am in Atlanta. That is a true statement, family. I am in Atlanta. I am with the minister himself. He's a little bit busy, but he is multitasking. Peace and love, minister. How are you?
Hey, peace and love, family. If you hear some dishes in the back, I'm in the kitchen, bro, getting the food together. You know what I'm saying? But come check me out this Saturday. Even get those Zoom tickets. Now, the Zoom tickets, you can't taste the food, but, you know, we'll wave something on camera for you to, you know, smell the vision. And if you are going to be in person, man, I'm looking forward to hosting you guys here at my crib in Atlanta. It's going to be on some kickback vibe. We're going to take notes. I'm going to have notebooks for everybody. Bring your pen and pad if you can. And Crumb should communicate the information to you guys if you don't have it. Buzz them on the email and get the address, and you guys pull up, man.
You already know what it is. I will send that. And, you know, I ain't going to lie, family. The last time we did a show, I said I was going to send it out, and I did not. So I will send the links out early, not late. So charge it to my mind, not my heart. All right. So with that said, family, I wanted to get right into it. Let me share screen, and let's get into the debauchery. Let's be clear in my best Kamala voice. Iran has already won the war. Listen to me now. Understand it later. They've already won. So now, Iran has captured the minds and the hearts of Black TikTok by way of beefing with Shamar. You can't make this ish up. Shamar, now, number one, this is why America tried to get rid of TikTok, the U.S. government. Excuse me. America loves it. This is why the U.S. government tried to get rid of TikTok. Press 000 if you understand. Shamar and Iran could have never had this exchange on Facebook. They could have never had this exchange on Instagram. It could have never happened on YouTube. The community standards aren't built like that. The only two platforms where Shamar and Iran could go back and forth are going to be X, which is Twitter. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't even remember the words already. And TikTok. The internet is undefeated. And before I play the video, let me just put a little context in there. The last time we saw the interaction of a quote unquote enemy, and I'm not saying Iran is our enemy. I'm America first. Listen, family, America first. I don't care what nobody say. America first. I'm standing on business. At any rate, no, we've never seen interaction with the enemy. The closest I personally saw was Bin Laden in the caves, and he was beheading reporters. And you know, I think some people busted the green screen, and that was fake news and everything like that. Because remember, Bin Laden was in bed with the Carlyle Group. If you don't know the Carlyle Group, that's George Bush, not Daddy Bush, W. So now we're going to see where Iran in real life is communicating with Shamar, going back and forth. Let's see what Shamar Goofy said. Let's see what Shamar says.
Say what I say. Keep your ass over there. Stop trying to go to war with us. Like, we ready. And let me tell y'all this too. Iran. I'm talking direct to y'all. All that cracking that y'all doing towards the U.S., don't do it. Because that ain't what you want. That ain't what you want. All that cracking that you're doing, Iran, y'all keep that shit over there. Because you're creating the United States. And one thing about us, we're going to show you better than we can tell you. So you better watch who you're creating. And I'm from the USA. Shamar, but I'm going to let you know something. Iran, Shamar don't come with the cracks unless you want to get, Shamar said what Shamar and you know he said what I say.
Shamar done set us back. The minister said Shamar set us back 200 years.
Here's what I said, I think, last live, right? There's a new group of I don't know what they are. Put these niggas back in chains. Put these Negroes back in chains. When the Negroes came out the chains, we had Black Wall Streets. Right. We had our pants pulled up. We had dignity. We had pride. We had respect. The Black family was together. The nucleus wasn't no gay nothing.
Right.
Put them back in chain 400 years and see what happens. It's embarrassing.
During Juneteenth, this man said, you know, we're not having discourse with Iran and Obama. What's the other dude from Bush's cabinet, the black dude? Colin Powell. I mean, anybody. Gee, Umar Johnson.
Umar would have worked.
Umar, come on. Shamar.
Candace Owens, maybe.
Candace Owens, yes. But Shamar, so fine. Iran and Shamar are going back and forth, and TikTok is on fire. Remember, at the very end of Trump's first presidency, they silenced him. Trump could not get an account on Pornhub. The internet, nowhere. The internet totally silenced him. After that, Elon Musk buys Twitter, opens up the platform. Shortly thereafter, TikTok comes out. The government tries to shut down TikTok. That don't work. And now Iran is running a PR campaign as good as the trailer from Lion King. It was Celine Dion. Their PR campaign was Celine Dion in the Titanic. It was a work of art, a masterpiece. Iran is funny. Iran is down to earth. Iran is witty. Iran is so. You look right here. It says the individual who goes by the name "quote unquote" Shamar is who will cause the entirety of the United States to feel it. That joint went viral, 1.4 million views. The world is in Shamar's hand. Press 000 if we're doomed.
But listen to, I ran on TikTok like a bunch of YNs.
Oh, stop it.
They are.
Yeah, that's true though.
I ran on TikTok like a bunch of YNs, man, just popping off, you know?
Yeah. I love the way Iran is engaging with the people. I've never seen a country that we were. Remember, the only way we could find out about the quote unquote enemy is from Fox News, CNN, ABC, C-SPAN, American Fake. Bro, I stopped watching American news after Donald Trump first presidency because he made the fake news thing go viral. I stopped fake news. I stopped watching it. So
not only fake news, bro. Then we start about the Sandy Hooks, and
right.
We started learning about crisis actors.
Crisis actors.
We started learning that this shit was just a one big stage play, one big Truman Show.
The Truman Show, false flags. So now, why is this important? Because let's look at what the U.S. reports, and then we'll kind of move on a little bit. So this is, let me see, can I go to United States News? Wrong button. Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. That's cool. All right, cool. All right, so I'm gonna tap in on YouTube. And we're gonna go and see what the lies say. Let's go see what they're lying about. Trump, Iran news. So this is 4 hours ago. Let's see what he's lying about today.
You're not going to believe what happened. Tell me
And while this commercial plays, I stand behind my president. That's my president. I pay dues in this country, which is taxes. So I'm able to speak because, you know, a lot of people don't work in this country. A lot of people are not paying taxes. I fund the military. My tax minister. Am I missing something when I speak like this?
No, because see, the obligation of every citizen, which is a member of the community, has to pay dues.
Right.
Any Mason, any Elks, any Shriners, any Alphas, any Omegas, Sigma, Gamma, Rho, any order of individuals who act as a council in its own body and has a constitution, because bylaws are constitutions for the Masonic Lodge. Bylaws are the constitution for the fraternity and sorority. So anytime you're inside of a community where there's bylaws and or constitutions and you're amongst a governing body, which is why Prophet Noble Drew Ali made the statement that we must take our seat at the table amongst the affairs of men, because this is how you get voted in. So anytime you pay a due or a tax, you have a voice. No dues can't vote.
No dues can't vote. No dues can't speak. Don't have a voice. So I have a voice. Not because I voted, because I pay taxes, okay? I'm invested in this country. I can be critical of the president and still be American, and I am American, Native American, indigenous. Y'all don't like that, but let's see what the lies say.
Of making a consequential decision. It is one that could send the U.S. to war and could define his presidency.
The president says he has not yet decided if American forces will join Israeli attacks on Iran's nuclear sites, but tonight Iran's supreme leader warns the U.S. would suffer, quote, irreparable harm if it did so. Trump says he is not looking for a fight with Iran, but said time is running out for the Islamic Republic to come to the negotiating table.
We have live team coverage on this crisis with Lindsay Pena standing by. We're going to start off with KTLA's
nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime, Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. Everybody heard those names for years as they built this horribly destructive enterprise. Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success.
Stop right there. He said it was a spectacular military success. That's all I need you to hear. That's all. One more time for the people in the back.
World, that the strikes were a spectacular military success.
His words, not mine. His words, not mine. So now this is American news. This is American news. I'm not going to go to C-SPAN. Let's see what C-SPAN says, Crumb. No. Bunker Bomb Hindustan Times. I'm not going to lie, family. I be watching Indian news. I be watching Indian news. That's a true statement. So now Indian news says, let me see what it says. All right, so this one is only where you got to read it, no problem. We don't have a problem with that. It says, first footage out. Iranian video shows strikes. Oh no, this is not the one I want. I don't believe it's the one I want. Let me see. Nope, that's not the one I want. European Jesus. All right, family, bear with me just 2 seconds. I think, come on, I'm pressing buttons by accident. Excuse me. I watched this video like 6 times, so it should have like a red line at the bottom. Trump backed out of Fardo strike. Netanyahu, biggest attack on Iran fails. Biggest attack on the spectacular success that you just heard this man talk about. Hindustan says biggest fail. From America's point of view, it's all Gucci, but from another country's point of view, it's not the biggest success.
It's not, but I think you pointed out earlier, this is the same shit that what's your boy called? Was it Bush? Mission accomplished?
Not Daddy Bush.
Same shit he pulled.
W. When W did that, stood in front of that mission accomplished banner.
Yep.
Bravado, overselling American prowess.
You got the Texas big bowl.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Come on now. It's got ham GW.
Including the whale tails, apparently.
Yeah, that's facts too. That's facts too. But you know his cousin Obama had it back too.
That you said his cousin Obama?
Yeah, this is cousin.
Oh my God.
Bush, yeah, they really.
So let's see what Hindustan says about Hindustan Times says about this whole war situation. 12 bunkers couldn't break Iran's nuclear core. 12 bunker busters could not. Does anybody know what the word not means? Press 111 if you know what the word not, N-O-T, means. Even 12 bunker busters couldn't break Iran's nuclear core. Trump bombed, but Fordo survived. New York Times drops bombshell. U.S.-Israeli forces quietly contradict Trump's big claim.
This is in New York.
Yep. Severely damaged, but not dead. Iran's some fortresses hold through U.S. onslaught. Satellite images show damage, but uranium was already gone. Family, I saw my brothers and sisters on YouTube drinking the Kool-Aid. Crumb, we did it. We did it. I said, we did? How do you know? Because the news told us. I said, okay. So the news told you, so that means it's true. And these be the people that be trying to debate me. These be the ones be trying to debate. And, Crumb, why you getting mad? Bro, because you tweaking on me right now. How dare you try to debate me off CNN? Stop it. Let's continue. Satellite images show damage, but the uranium was already... that clip I played of Trump, I should have kept playing it, because in that clip, Trump says they never saw it coming. We snuck up on them. We got the drop on them. Yeah. The reason they didn't shoot no guns and attack you when you drop the bombs, everybody knows Iran doesn't have control of their airspace.
Yeah.
Iran does not have control of their. If Russia joins the Iran, Russia will protect Iran's airspace. Iran cannot protect their airspace.
Wow.
So now I told the family, I said, family, why don't y'all just go on Google Maps? Stop believing everything Fox News says and just go on Google Maps and verify it for yourself. Satellite images show damage, but the uranium was already gone, says the New York Times.
Right.
New York Times on June 22nd, the longest day of the year, summer solstice. You think them people attacked on summer solstice by Coinky Dink? Everything they do is based off occult science. I told you, America, press 222 if you understand. America operates on occult science. They dropped that bomb on the longest day of the year, the summer solstice.
Wow.
New York Times on June 22nd claimed U.S. 12 bunker buster bombs could not destroy Iran's Fordow site. That was a lie. Where's M.O.I at? President Donald Trump boasted of total obliteration at Iran's Fordow site after U.S. strikes. Go on M.O.I. M.O.I said that's a lie. However, initial assessments revealed the Fordow nuclear site was heavily damaged, but not destroyed. They destroyed the front door and the back door. New York Times made the claim, citing Israeli and U.S. military officials with the direct knowledge of the operation. I'm just waiting for the next one. U.S. officials on Fordow strike. The American strike on the Fordow site did not destroy the heavily fortified facility, but the strike had severely damaged it. 12 bunker busting bombs could not destroy the site. So when we say bunker buster, okay, according to ex-Pentagon official Mick Jagger, the strikes are likely to delay Iran's nuclear plans, which they have none. That's fake news. But anyway, expert analysis on Fordow impact. With the type of amount of munitions used, it's likely set back the Iranian nuclear weapon program 2 to 5 years. There is no nuclear weapon program. That's that's uranium enrichment so that they can power their cities. Remember when Japan had that earthquake or the tsunami, and their nuclear plant had, that was a nuclear plant to power the city. That was to bring them into the 21st century.
Not to build weapons, right?
Not to build no weapons. Where have I heard that story before? Oh yeah, that was the story of gunpowder. The Asians were using gunpowder for fireworks.
And so they traded with Portuguese by a seafarer by the name of Marco Polo.
Come on.
Marco Polo took the Asians' noodles in exchange for rice and gunpowder. That's how Asia had noodles.
Wait, I thought noodles were indigenous to...
No, it came from Italy.
Okay.
That's facts.
That's facts. So now history repeats itself and the lies continue. A full battle damage assessment will be conducted in the coming days to determine that more accurately. Yeah, we're going to have to get something more accurately because that was just outright lie. Doubts mount over U.S. strike on Iran's Fordow. A satellite image intel sources raise questions. Family, the internet is family. These people on the internet, Hindustan Times, they weren't the first to break this story. Minister, do you remember why why Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter, why it blew up in popularity?
I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure at all.
Twitter was breaking news stories before the news. People weren't going on to ABC, NBC, Fox News. If you want to find out what's going on in the news, when Twitter first came out, that's Facebook. Remember, Facebook was censoring information.
Yeah.
Facebook had kicked off Farrakhan, and it was a bunch of censorship. Twitter was breaking news stories. Grandma and them watching TV on the TV, watching news on the TV. We watching news on Twitter.
It's facts.
So now TikTok is doing the exact same thing Twitter was doing. they're breaking news stories on TikTok. So now you got these boys, because the internet is undefeated. After Trump said all this stuff he said, the internet went to Google Maps. It was totally obliterated. People were, these young boys, these YNs on TikTok, on Google Maps saying Trump lying. And now the Hindustan Times is going to back it up. And now finally, New York Times is finally picking it up. Y'all sitting here, Crumb, it was a success. I can tell y'all still watching the news. The way you guys talk, I can tell you still taking them blue pills. Yep. You still taking them blue pills. That's what I can tell. But here, I ain't gonna talk nobody to death. Let's close that out. On to the next one. On to the next one. Let's see who we got next. Let's see who we got next. Hold on 2 seconds. Hold on 2 seconds. Let me change the background. Tell me why Glorilla got a gospel award, Minister.
This is new news to me. Not because she was just in the audience on the BET, which, by the way, the 2025 BET Awards was the most classiest one I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wow.
It can be held up to the standards of almost the fucking Oscars.
Stop it.
No, seriously. Kevin, of course it wasn't Kevin Hart, but Kevin Hart being the host, just put out to the fellow cohorts and co-stars that dress up, all black tie affair.
Right.
Gloria, Hallelujah, that's her middle name.
Are you serious?
Dead ass. Kevin Hart's calling everybody a real name. It's crazy. But Gloria was there, and a couple of rows back was Kirk Franklin, who's being recognized also as an honoree.
Okay.
Kevin made a pass to him by saying, "No, don't come up here front twerking, popping your dick for Jesus."
Who said that?
Kevin.
About
Kirk Franklin.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Don't come up. This is what he said verbatim. Kirk Franklin's in the house. He said, "Don't come up here front twerking, popping your dick for Jesus." Everybody's like, "Oh," top here in the audience, like, "Oh," everybody like, "Oh shit." Kevin Hart said, "We live. You can't do shit about it. Fuck it." But anyway, it was crazy because Tyler Perry is a couple rows to the left of Glorilla.
Right.
Kirk Franklin was there. Nice audience, and I think she was getting recognized for something, but I never thought to put a gospel award together for her. What gospel song? What? I don't know, bro. Can't make this shit up.
You can't make this up. Let me see if I pull up a article or something, because family, I'm not gonna lie to nobody. I can't make heads or tails of this.
That derogatory ass, pop that, twerk that, busting on that. Wow. Only American, man.
Why did Glorilla get a gospel award? All right, so I'm Googling that, family, and let me share screen with you so you can see what Skynet thinks about this. Let's see what Skynet says. Skynet says Glorilla won a Best Inspirational Award at the BET Awards, which is sometimes referred to as a gospel award. The award was given for her song, "Yeah, Glow," which which features Kirk Franklin and Maverick City Music. Well, listen, I never listened to the whole song.
I just said who was there.
Right.
Kirk Franklin.
That's right.
Who can't be on his ass too about front twerking. Popping his dick for Jesus.
Right.
As Kevin said.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyler Perry, they were all right there.
Right.
So to see them back in the news again for some other shit is crazy. Well, Tyler anyway.
Right.
We gave such an inspirational speech at the awards. Brought people to tears.
Well, yeah. you said Tyler Perry gave an inspirational speech at the same award show, and people were in tears?
Everybody was there. Glorilla front row. Kirk Franklin and Tyler right there in front row. And the speech that Tyler Perry gave the audience had people in tears. You put people like in tears. Such an inspiring speech by Tyler. 2 weeks later, he getting caught with his dick in the white boy.
Did Tyler Perry give an inspiring speech at the BET Awards? Yes, Tyler Perry delivered an inspiring speech at the 2025 BET Awards, receiving the Ultimate Icon Award. He spoke about legacy, power, and the importance of Black women, encouraging the audience to own your stuff. I'm not sure what that means from America's favorite tranny, but anyway, and build their own opportunities, according to TylerPerry.com. He also warned against the erasure of Black history. I really want to know what this word means. I'm gonna Google this real quick. I'm coming back to y'all. Pronunciation. See, this is why I'm the master student, because you're not gonna say no words around me I don't know. Because a lot of times I say words around y'all. Erasure. What is erasure? Hold on. That's probably the next question I got. What is the meaning of erasure? Erasure, the act of erasing, deleting, or removing. All right. Well, that was a waste of time. Right. So he says he also warned against erasure of Black history and culture, urging the audience to protect their stories and footprints. Man, America's favorite tranny wants to protect the stories, I bet. At any rate, it was inspiring. The minister's all wise, right, and exact. So at this BET Award Gala, she gets this award. And the reason it was jarring for me is, yes, Kirk Franklin is the epitome, same word, different pronunciation, the epitome of everything wrong with the Black church. We know on the low that the Black church's choir director is infamously fruity, and always Coca-Cola. Yes, always.
Antoine.
I don't like men. Right. Right. The choir director. I'm not gay no more. So we know the choir director. We know the debauchery with the preacher and the women in the church. We know the infamy behind the peakheads. Minister, do you know the infamy of what a peakhead is? Well, they say peakhead is for preacher's kids. Do you know what they say about the preacher's kids?
Oh, they're the worst ones.
They the worst ones?
They're the worst ones. Especially the females.
Come on.
That's what I've heard. I don't know. I don't know. That's
what they say.
Word around town.
So, yeah, word around town is the church, it doesn't have a squeaky clean background. And not to say anything's perfect, but it's actually rather bad. So Glorilla receiving a gospel award may be in line with what the Black church represents, unfortunately. And we know we're not Black family. This is all colloquial. It's misnomer, so on and so forth. But these people, they may be Black. No, they're not Black either. But anyway.
Hold on, fam. I want to make sure we right there.
Wow. Every time I turn around, StreamYard be upgrading the system. I really think StreamYard's the best. I haven't seen any other of these streaming platforms offer. Canva's not streaming, but Canva's a big one.
Yeah.
StreamYard. These are all tools for the modern day podcaster.
That's it.
Absolutely. So, family, the minister just turned on comments, so we can see your comments. Well, I mean, we can always see them, but now everybody can see them, on the playback. Moving on. I got another video to play. Tyler Perry versus Boondocks.
Oh shit.
Here you go. All right, so let me see. Can I find this video? Super duper weird. While I'm pulling up the video, Minister, could you give us a synopsis? What's going on with Tyler Perry?
The latest and the greatest is he's being sued for $250 million. Not $250 million. a previous cohort or employee has filed a claim that Tyler has made advances at him. Of course, Tyler is denying the allegations, but text messages, text message receipts these days.
That's right.
Roll the tape back, they say, and pulling up text messages. Along with that, Prophet Cat Williams had already told us this information, though.
Hold on.
Yes, the Boondocks made a script about it, but the beginning of 2025, I think it was, or 24, Cat Williams had already set the freaking tone by telling y'all about everybody who's in trouble right now. Cat called him out. Diddy, he called out Tyler Perry, he called out TD Snakes, all of them. But Cat had already told y'all what was going on. Cat told y'all in one of his older stand-ups by saying when he first got on to Hollywood, they would snort the coke right in front of him. And Cat said, "You know, we can see you," in one of his first stand-up. Cat said he went to one of these mansion parties.
Right.
He said, "Come here." He said, "Is that Professor Ogilvy?"
Right.
Yeah. Cat been telling y'all this shit.
Yeah.
Y'all think Cat crazy though? Go ahead.
All right. So let me play this. It's just a little clip, and let's see what the Prophet Williams, Amen Church, has to say about Tyler Perry. Maybe if I unmute, that would help in theory. Bear with me, church.
Women. And I believe that the best actor should be in the best role. We put too much pressure.
Sorry.
Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life. They play good women. And I believe that the best actor should be in the best role. We put too much pressure on Tyler Perry. You know what I mean? He ain't put nobody on. The people that been in his productions, they not famous. All of them can walk through the mall without security. Be what you gonna be, but put your people on. If you a gay person and you in there, put some other gay people on. Put somebody on.
Damn.
Yeah. So, Cat already told you. Well, he prophesized. He predict. Well, no. He told you what was going on behind the scenes, and history repeats itself. I'm sorry. That's what we're saying.
Him and Tyler.
History repeated itself. Not only, but because everybody knew. You guys, not you guys. Me too. Us people, we don't be at those parties, you know.
Dave Chappelle either.
I'm sorry.
Dave Chappelle said one thing he realized is he was never invited. It's like, damn, was I too ugly?
Oh my God. So now let's see what. Now I do like hype because, of course, it's from a so-called Black perspective. And it says Boondocks producer responds to Tyler Perry sexually
reporting live from Hypers Club in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News. I'm Symphony.
Okay, don't be rude, YouTube. I'm joking. I pressed the button. Yeah, it says Boondocks producer responds to Tyler Perry sexually assaulting male actor lawsuit. Why is it important that Boondocks is responding? Because Boondocks predicted this. When Boondocks released that video, that episode of Tyler Perry, and Tyler Perry found out, he had that episode removed. Press 444 if you saw that episode. Press 555 if you did not see that episode. I'm gonna press 444. I saw that episode. I think I watched it a couple times, even though it's been removed. So yeah. Without further ado, I'm gonna smash this play button. Check this out.
The world was shocked when news broke of Tyler Perry being sued for $260 million in damages after being accused of sexual assault by one of his actors on his series, The Oval. The lawsuit was filed in Los Angeles Superior Court this past Friday and was first reported by TMZ on Tuesday. Derek Dixon, who appeared in 85 episodes of the series, is the actor who filed the suit. An excerpt in the lawsuit states, Mr. Perry took his success and power and used his considerable influence in the entertainment industry to create a coercive sexual exploitative dynamic with Mr. Dixon, initially promising him career advancement and creative opportunities, such as producing his pilot and casting him in his show, only to subject him to escalating sexual harassment, assault and battery, and professional retaliation. In response to the suit, Perry's attorney, Matthew Boyd, would deny the allegation, stating, "This is an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam. But Tyler will not be shaken down, and we are confident these fabricated claims of harassment will fail." As soon as news broke, many online would share their thoughts with a few jokes thrown in, of course. Interestingly enough, former producer of the Boondocks, Carl Jones, would take to Instagram by sharing a brief clip of a 2010 episode titled Pause, which famously spoofed Tyler Perry. The episode shows a Tyler Perry-like character named Winston Jerome cast Granddad in his latest play and invites him to stay on his compound during production. Unfortunately for Granddad, he finds out Winston Jerome is the head of a cult-like organization who makes frequent advances towards Granddad. By the end of the episode, Jerome offers Granddad a role in the movie version of the play, and this happened.
I've just sold Ma Dukes Finds Herself a Man as a movie. And guess who's my leading man? Really? And I only have one request. Look, man, all bullshit aside, can I please just have some ass?
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me you made up this whole cross-dressing Christian cult crap just so you can sleep with men?
Pretty much, yeah.
Many would enjoy the subtle jab by Jones in the wake of this latest reveal.
You know, I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I think the family has got the gist. Minister, what say ye?
Again, Cat, I already told you what it was.
That's right.
He made the same comment about Ricky Smiley. About the facade of these men dressing up as women, which had already, you know, like, we got to think back. Like, the stage has already been sought. The psychology behind men in dresses go back to Flip Wilson. Okay. And when he first exposed Kevin Hart, because Kevin said he'd never put on a dress.
He did.
And they put on a dress. Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night, I don't think people understand. Saturday Night Live is the biggest television show in America, present, past, and present day. Right.
Yeah.
The Comedy Central didn't get really popping until Eddie Murphy hosted the first. Look it up. Eddie Murphy, he was like fucking 19, 20 years old. He's young as fuck. He hosted the first Saturday night, not the first show, but the first time it got popping. His partner played in the movie Beverly Hills, not Beverly Hills Cop, 48 Hours. Nick Nolte had got sick, and they called fucking Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy decided it off. So that has become one of the biggest shows, comedy shows ever. Like, it's a big fucking deal to get on Comedy Central. So anywho, once Comedy Central had Eddie Murphy, that's when it got big. And the sketch of Kevin Hart wearing the dress. The sketch of Kevin Hart wearing the dress appeared on that show. That was the whole point.
Oh, right. That's where they got Kevin at.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So now, I'm going to have to put Tyler in the same category as Diddy. Press 666. If Tyler just need to come out the closet, he just need to come out the closet, bro. Like, if this whole Diddy thing would not have been a big deal if Diddy would have just came out the closet. Tyler Perry would not be a big deal if he would. Look, I remember when Ricky Martin came out the closet, it was like, yeah, bro, we already knew. Nobody was shocked. Oh, I didn't. Everybody knew already, bro. Just, I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, am I looking at this wrong?
No. That's where you have to look at the shit.
I don't know who he think he, you know, in addition to fooling somebody, I don't know who Tyler Perry think he fooling. But number one, his name ain't even Tyler Perry.
Oh.
His name is not Tyler Perry. And that's not his face. He's wearing a fucking mask. That's right there. That's a mask.
Wait a minute. Okay, you went somewhere else.
I'm sorry.
You went off the fucking dirt road. You're on a dirt road. What the fuck?
Let me see. Can I pull up some receipts? Let me see, because
show us his real name first.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I thought his name was Tyler.
Right. Let me see. Can I share screen? Let's start there. Family. I gotta walk y'all into this. We're not gonna run. We're gonna have to walk. Oh, wrong button. Present, share. Dang, nabbit. Oh, I'm on M.O.I's computer, fam. If I was on my joint, it'd be a little more. Well, I'm just used to my thing a little bit more. Anyway, what am I thinking about? What is Tyler Perry's real name? Damn, Gina.
According to New Georgia Encyclopedia, Emmett Perry Jr. was born in New Orleans, Louisiana, on September 14, 1969, to Maxine and Emmett Perry. At age 16, he changed his first name to Tyler to dissociate himself from his abusive father.
He has daddy issues.
Tyler Perry, Madea got daddy issues. Ain't that something? Wow. So now, his name is not Tyler. And we know Tyler Perry is a gatekeeper. He's an industry plant, and he's a gatekeeper.
But who was the first person that said it out loud? He was a gatekeeper.
Was it Prophet Cat?
No, it was Monique.
Teach. Monique tried to tell y'all.
Monique went on Steve Harvey and told Steve Harvey. It's the integrity game. It's integrity, Steve. You gotta have integrity.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
No, you're good. Monique versus Steve Harvey and Tyler Perry. Here go AI. You're likely referring to the ongoing public dispute between comedian, actress Monique and filmmaker, producer Tyler Perry, which has been in news for several years. Monique has alleged that Tyler Perry contributed to her being blackballed in Hollywood. When we're saying he's a gatekeeper, family, even Skynet knows. Skynet. Oh yeah. Even Skynet know.
You'll tell this nigga did.
You funny. Is a Tyler a Masonic gatekeeper? Family, listen to me now. Understand me later. His name is not Tyler. Oh, God is not a name. It's a title. Tyler is not a name. It's a title. His name is Tyler. He's a gatekeeper.
He's the Tyler.
He's the Tyler.
God damn. Wow.
His name is not Tyler.
Wow.
His title is Tyler.
The fuck a minute. Wow. Come on.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Run that back. Yes, in Freemasonry, a Tyler indeed is the outer guard for the Masonic Lodge, acting as a gatekeeper to ensure only qualified members. They are responsible for guarding the door, verifying eligibility of those who seek to enter, and maintaining order outside of the lodge room. Wait a minute. Masons, brothers, OES, everybody tap in. Y'all know the job of the Tyler. The Tyler is to try you. Anytime you approach the lodge door, you don't knock on the door. He knocks on the door for you because you have not the password to enter. And if you were to get in, they're going to ask you, has he the pass? And the Tyler's going to say, no, he doesn't, but I have it for him. And then whatever post they at, whether they at the East Gate the west gate or the south gate, because they come in through the north gate.
Teach.
When they come into that north gate represents a stage of darkness. And they come out of the north gate and they go to the west gate first.
Minister giving away Masonic secrets in here.
And I'm just saying what they do it in the gates in Hollywood. That's why Hollywood got gates everywhere.
No.
And each gate you go to, you don't know who behind that gate. But when you get to that gate, they're going to ask you who comes here. And they're going to say some shit like, Brother Crumb. And they're going to say, by what lawful right do he expect to gain admission? And the title's going to say, by benefit of the past. And the person going to ask, does Crumb has the pass? He going to say, he has it, but I has it for him. Then advance me to pass. And he says a certain password to get you past that first gate. That's your first couple years in your career in Hollywood or in the music industry. Then you go to the South Gate. At the South Gate, something very important happened. I'm going to land the plane in a second. Watch this. At the South Gate, something very important happened. At the South Gate, whoever's behind that South Gate, they're going to teach you how to approach the East in certain steps and manners. It's certain steps. You got to take certain steps to get to where you got to get to. They want to teach you those steps, how to get to the East, and that star in the East is the bright and morning star.
Come on.
And the person that sits on that throne at that East Gate is going to ask you, what is it that you want? What do you desire? And you're supposed to say light, and that light can be anything in Hollywood. More fame, more notoriety, more followers, a fucking sponsorship from Nike, whatever it is. But it's going to cost you your fucking life at the altar. I give the floor. Yeah, that was good stuff there, bro. Tyler fucking Perry.
Now,
damn,
we can talk about him wearing a mask.
Damn.
That's not even his face.
I believe it.
That's not even his face.
Next time, start with that.
He said, next time, start with that.
That's how you get it going, right? Like a good movie. You like, all right, start off kind of slow. Like, oh, shit. And you finally figure out that the guy with the mask is the real killer.
Ooh.
No, look. Watch this. Watch this. I'm not sure how old everybody is. But let me show you something. Scene from Scooby-Doo when they catch the bad guy.
Oh my God. Oh.
And every time they say, and I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you meddling ass kids.
They caught the Tyler. God damn it. God damn, the minister teaching.
In this case, it wouldn't be because the Tyler sit beside the door, right? In this case, it'd be called the spook.
The spook.
Who sat beside
Oh my God. The minister's connecting the dots.
Y'all better get them goddamn tickets, bro. Because we in the same space. This is how we be dealing with this shit Saturday, man. Just talking and building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I might come record a little bit of it for real so we can start building our own little Atlanta cipher.
Come on.
And we host this shit once a month. Food good, drinks can be good. Of course, you know, if you participate in a little bit of herbal, nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But you're more than welcome to do it. We've got some light jazz playing, rooftop.
Right.
We're gonna break bread. It's gonna be good, man. So tap in.
Family, I don't care if you in Atlanta or not. You gotta have to come to Atlanta. The last weekend, the very last weekend of Juneteenth, because Juneteenth is a lie, family. You think we decoding now? Juneteenth is not even real. You didn't start celebrating Juneteenth till Joe Biden told you to. Sleepy Joe told you to do it. Juneteenth, the big black lie, live lecture, Saturday, June 28th, 6 p.m. Be there or be square. In person, the seating is limited, but the live stream tickets are not. Does anybody know what not means?
Listen, building on why the fact that Juneteenth is the big black lie. Ask yourself this question, and I'm not going to get into any details, but ask yourself this question. And for those who are coming, those who got tickets, I already appreciate it. Write this question down as we dive into it Saturday more, but write these couple of questions down for me. Do me a favor, write it down. The first question, it's going to be homework now, pop quiz. Before class even started on Saturday, I'm going to ask these questions again, and I need answers. The first question is, during the time of the Civil War, who was the president of the Union and who was the president of the Confederacy? That's all you got to write down. You want to go into details of who they were and all that kind of stuff, that's fine too. But just remember, we can't tell Iran what to do necessarily unless we have an agreement with them. Meaning we can't run that country. The Confederacy was its own country. It was its own territory. It had nothing to do with the Union. Remember that now. Okay. And the next question is, what was the name of the general order that was issued? What was the name of the general order that was issued? It's called a special field order. Special field order. What was the number? There's 2 of them, but I'm more worried about this one. Special field order number 15 is the 40 acres. The land redistribution. This is another one. And the last question I want to ask you to write down about this time period. Who were the freemen? And we'll deal with it Saturday.
All right, family. I'm sorry about that. Sorry. Please forgive me, family. The whole time we should have been scrolling this part. Family, you got to get those tickets at crumtv.info/events. That's crumtv.info/events. Should have been scrolling that the whole time, but better late than never, I guess. All right, so with that said, family, yeah, let's get back on this dude's head. No pun intended, because I'm about to tell you he's wearing a mask. Let's get back to it. Right. So let me go and share my Facebook channel. Crumb TV, Tyler Perry. I think that's all I need to do. You know what? I didn't know this joint got 19,000 views. I didn't really know that. Share. Let me see if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. Hopefully this is it. Tyler Perry is a Masonic industry plant. If you Google Tyler Perry, the first image that appears will be him in a black and white Masonic checkerboard floor jacket. His real name is not Tyler. He was born Emmett. A Tyler is the name of the Tyler Perry is a Masonic industry plant. If you Google Tyler Perry, the first
for Tyler Perry. See that? This one, you can see this one clear as day. Clear as day. Okay? Look at that. That's not natural, you guys. Now, and you could tell that there's something going on with Tyler Perry's face anyways. But that's what I mean when you could see the mask. And this is like a whole suit. It's very thin latex layers that give you size, extra size. You know, it goes down to the torso, it's the neck, it goes over the ears. These are very advanced masks, and they're used to deceive us, and they're getting better and better every day. If you listen to the voice on Tyler Perry speak when he speaks, you will clearly hear Will Smith.
She was so happy to have that. It's very sentimental for me, and we do a lot of.
All right, that's a reach. That is Will Smith wearing a mask. That is Will Smith. Okay, Minister said it's a reach. I accept it.
I'm saying nah, family.
Okay, go for it. I accept it.
I can't vote on that one.
Family, y'all know I gotta put my tinfoil hat on. I gotta put and Family. Oh, Minister, do you want me to give you some more receipts? Do you need more, Minister? Be honest with me.
Check your whole cart.
I can't do self-checkout.
You're banned.
He need to see the receipt.
Hey, check your cart. Pull everything out. Show him what you got.
I can't. The minister checking receipts. We can't do self-checkout, family. All right, fine. Fine, no problem. Fine. Let's go a little bit deeper into this. And let me go to Kamala Harris face mask. Now, the Tyler Perry face mask is A1. That Kamala face mask was really, and that Joe, that was not, they got like 6 different, y'all done seen 6 different Joe Bidens and didn't even know it. Crumb TV. See, I'm gonna have to go all the way in. It's not that I'm trying to promote my ish. It's just I can't find it fast enough, and I know where it's at on my channel. But you can find this anywhere. I'm not gatekeeping the information, family. I don't care where you go and get the information from. The fact is, you got to bring that receipt. So now, I did a video called Presidential Silicone Mask Kamala's Neck. Netanyahu got one of them masks too. Tyler Perry, all the Democrats, because you know they in Hollywood, all of the Hollywood people were in a Democratic corner. Netanyahu had a face mask. It was a lot of these dudes. Family, hold on. Check this out. Hold on. Let me make sure. I'm going to close this and I'm going to share it one more time, because in this thing at the very end is a CIA clip, and the CIA confirms that they were creating face masks. Check this out.
Great.
This is racism, or it might be capitalism, either or. Biden's wearing a silicone mask.
Crumb TV.
Yeah, I heard people say that Joe Biden's wearing a silicone mask, and I saw the interview, and it does kind of look like a mask or something, but I wrote it off as just bad lighting. And then this one, his face looked funny, and the hair and on the scalp or whatever, but maybe it's just lighting again, or a camera. And this one, I was thinking maybe his skin is just loose and the collar is tight. And then this one, he do kind of like War from Star Trek, but maybe it's just because he's getting old. Yeah, this one looked kind of bad. And then I saw this picture. I had to go look at the actual video because they said the silicone mask around his chin was getting loose. But he is like 116 years old or something like that. So it is all weird. But the weird thing was how Donald Trump had said he had a facelift or plastic surgery.
What the hell did he spend all that money on the plastic surgery if he's going to cover it up with a mask? Seriously. A whole deal.
But the crazy thing was when Kamala came back, I call her Scamala, and she had the same thing going on. I was like, okay, this is starting to become too much. You know, it just, that don't sit well with me. And you know, she be saying she black. In the hood, we say black don't crack. And I don't know. I just really don't know. Somebody said the presidential race is so close, you know, it's neck and neck. She reminded me of those reptilians from that cartoon where they just got this, you know, loose neck. But this whole thing is giving me Hollywood vibes where, you know, first it starts with makeup, a little eyeliner, lipstick, and then you just go ahead and get a whole new face. I don't know what to make of this stuff. You know, glamour is a part of witchcraft. You know, the whole deception and all. And then I come across this whole thing with Tyler Perry. It gave me some really weird vibes. But the nail in the coffin was what the CIA said. Check it out.
The other extreme is advanced disguise that you would use for up close and personal for an extended period of time, where the person you were talking to would have no idea that you were not in true face. One of the things that was going on when I was chief of disguise was an enormous research program into the new advanced disguise system. It was basically the masks that everybody always wondered if we used masks, and this was the beginning. This is a series of photographs of when I met George H.W. Bush in the Oval Office and revealed to him that I was briefing him wearing a mask. When you go to disguise a person, the general idea is that you're going to meet with someone in this disguise, and they're going to write a memo of the person that they just met with. We want every item in that memo that describes you to be wrong.
Wow. Chief of disguise.
Chief, that was the CIA. Anybody know what CIA is? That was the CIA that said that. Y'all want receipts? I'll give you. Family, I know because my hair and because of my skin, when I go to self-checkout, the Tyler at the gate checking me out. Y'all listen, I got the receipts. Y'all want to see my receipts? Mr. Vinegatti says, so this tropical thunder quote comes to mind. I'm a dude playing a dude that's a dude. I may be misquoting this for sure. I'm a dude playing a dude that's a... Matter of fact, remember, Tyler Perry's your favorite tranny. Y'all think the Tyler Perry thing is crazy? Wait till you find out about Michelle Obama. Wait till you find out about Michelle. You think the Tyler Perry thing is, oh man, my blood pressure. My apologies, y'all. Listen, Minister, we've gone over the hour mark. Should we close this out with Oprah and TD Jakes or save that for the next one?
Well, the TD Jakes Oprah thing is pretty quick.
Okay.
They're just basically, oh God.
Okay. So TD Jakes and Oprah have came up in the Diddy trial. TD Jakes and Oprah have came up in the Diddy trial. So let me just see what we got going on with them real quick. Let me share screen. And hold on, where am I at share screen? Hold on. Oh, I'm tripping, y'all. Give me just a second because I'm on M.O.I's computer. I'm not on my computer. I'm in Atlanta, so I'm at his house preparing for the event. Share screen. Yeah, and you know, Scooby them try to tell y'all back in the day, yo. Scooby doing them, they tried to tell y'all, Scooby, Shaggy, Velma, the whole gang, they tried to tell y'all about the mask. But anyway, oh yeah, I don't gotta type. Were TD Jakes and Oprah mentioned in the Diddy trial? Oprah Winfrey and TD Jakes address rumors they attend Diddy parties. Mega church past these daggone ads. This is almost racism. Mega church pastor TD Jakes did admit to briefly visiting the rap mogul's house to wish him happy birthday. Oprah Winfrey and the high-profile pastor TD Jakes have both publicly denied attending parties hosted by embattled rap mogul Sean Diddy Combs. Combs, age 55, is currently on trial in New York facing charges of trafficking, transporting and engaging in prostitution, and racketeering conspiracy, also RICO. Many of the allegations center around drug-fueled ex-parties known as freak-offs. On social media, unsubstantiated claims and AI-generated images have linked both Winfrey and Jakes to these events. According to reports in EEW magazine, the publication of Christian organization empowering everyday women, the pair addressed the scrupulous, that's a lot of letters in that word. Rumors while on stage at the Good Soil Forum in Dallas, Texas. Billionaire businesswoman and television host Winfrey, age 71, said, I've never been to a puff party. She continued, anybody who knows me knows if there is a party, I'm the first one out. The nature of my personality is that I am not a party person. This is not who I am. I like to sit at home with my thoughts by the fire with the dogs. Bishop Jakes, age 68. No, as a matter of fact, here, let me just confirm that's a lie. Family, understand, old girl be at those parties. Not only do she be at those parties, she be at those Jeffrey Weinstein. I'm thinking Jeffrey Epstein. What's the other dude named Weinstein? What's his first name? Something Weinstein. She be at the Weinstein parties. I forgot his first name. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's not Jeffrey Weinstein. Eddie Weinstein? No, it's not Eddie Weinstein. I can't remember the dude's name for to save my life. But she be at the Weinstein parties. Harvey Weinstein. Family, you know, just like I know, if I Google Oprah Winfrey and Harvey Weinstein, they're going to be at a party together. Matter of fact, let's see if we can just check the receipts real quick. Let's see if we can check the receipts. Let me stop sharing. Let me see, can I check the receipts on this? I ain't going to hold y'all too long, but you know, we're going to do a little investigating real quick. Oprah Winfrey, Harvey Weinstein. Images. They're at a party. I don't be at no parties. I be in the house chilling. I don't be at no parties. I don't.
Oh, okay, you went back there.
I don't be at no parties.
Yeah, man. Where's the scene where Oprah was bringing the little girl over to him?
Oh,
yeah, like Oprah was Harvey's handler.
Okay. Oh, I thought I was gonna say. Oprah brings girl to Harvey. Oh, it was that girl that unalived herself.
Yeah. She's terrified.
Dag nabbit. Let me get this over here. How are they gonna do it like that? Whatever.
This started when do y'all remember what number we on right now? What number we on?
7.
7. Press 777 if you remember Donald Trump's Drain the Swamp campaign. If you remember President Donald Trump Drain the Swamp campaign, put 777 in the comments. Because that kicked all this shit off. When Trump was saying Drain the Swamp, he was talking about all this crazy shit been going on. And Trump made a comment. He said he knows. He's been in them circles, in them houses. He knows what goes on in there.
Right.
Being transparent.
Right.
So when he started that shit, this when Harvey Weinstein,
right,
who is the producer of the movie Monsters Inc.
Stop it.
Kids movie.
Stop it.
And it's all type of, remember, I don't know if you remember, man. I got some my old Instagram page, but the symbolism of girl, boy, the symbolism was all over. Pull up. I'm gonna go back to Harvey in a second. Pull up the Jungle Book cover.
Okay. Let me
get cover of the Jungle Book, the first old one.
Jungle Book cover. Let's see what it gets us. Which one?
Yeah, it's about 15 of them motherfuckers now. Right here. This one. Oh shit, where'd it go? Oh, right there. There it is. Right here. This right here. Well, he's sitting on top of that man.
Oh my God. No, you better not.
Baloo the bear was a man. This ain't Winnie the fucking Pooh.
No.
We're talking about.
No.
Right? And watch this. The FBI had published what the signs look like. Hold on. What's it called? Pizzagate symbolism. Right here. This little swirl right here. Right there.
Oh, yeah, they can see it, yeah.
And right there.
That's the one.
Right?
Right.
Pizzagate symbolism. Jungle Book cover. Hold on. Pizzagate symbolism. Jungle Book cover. I had all this shit, man. Stored. But anyway.
We weren't even sharing screen.
Anyway, artist is connected with Harvey Weinstein. Like I was saying, he produced the movie Monsters Inc. And this when the whole adrenochrome shit was going on.
Right.
And this is where you can pull up the clip where the Asian lady was on Steve Harvey's show and put that stuff in Steve's hand. And Steve was like, why is it red? Because it's adrenochrome. It's blood.
Riding on chrome. You can't say that word on YouTube.
What?
Right. Okay. but
adrenaline.
You're right.
I can't say adrenaline.
Right. So, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the symbol on the side of. Matter of fact, I gotta show y'all the picture that the minister just showed me because though it's very disturbing, unless you are really paying attention, you may not notice it. So when the minister said he's sitting on a man, so what you're gonna notice, why is it doing this to me? European Jesus. Oh, there we go. Okay, here it is. This is what I want to show you. I can't, it's not this one, but there's another one. But without going into detail, because obviously I'm not trying to sell anybody anything, you can kind of see what we're alluding to with this type of Hollywood stuff. So
that's real shit.
Right.
Everybody know that Baloo the Bear was a male.
He was a man, and he was a mentor.
Right.
So the very first book that Europe gets is called the Odyssey or the Iliad.
Come on now.
In the Odyssey, the main character is Odysseus.
Yep.
They fight in a war, blah, blah, blah. He's trying to get home. When Odysseus is trying to get home, he wants to get home to his family. And his son is in the care of a man. And do you know the man's name who Odysseus' son is in the care of? His name is Mentor. Do you know what Mentor was doing to Odysseus' son when Odysseus was trying to get back to his family?
Graping him.
Grape. Because in those times, they had, I think it's called pederasty or something of that effect.
Pederasty. That's what happened to Tom Hanks. That's why he went to Greece, because it's legal.
Damn, Gina.
He's a Greek citizen now. Tom Hanks says.
Well, because Greece is where all this is coming from.
That's what I'm telling you. It's still legal.
Well, there you have it. So now, old girl gonna look in your face and lie directly in your face and tell you she ain't been in none of these parties. And then we Google these pictures and she at these parties. And then, oh boy, we already know him. I'll close out saying with this. Your boy TD Jakes is a power bottom.
Oh, come on, man.
See, and this is the thing. I didn't even know about what see, and a lot of times I be doing my research and I don't be knowing. Like, you be thinking Crumb, I don't be that tapped in. You're like, oh, Crumb, the power bottom? Nah, I don't know what a power bottom is. And then, I'm like, oh, wow, this is the anyway. Shamar with Iran. Glorilla gets a gospel award. Tyler Perry versus Boondocks. Let me move myself out the way. TD Jakes fakes and Oprah mentioning the Diddy trial. Minister, close us out. What say you?
Man, I mean, like, it's a lot going on in the world, family.
It is.
It's a lot going on in the world, man. Stay woke, man. Don't let them rock you back to sleep with the same lie. You know what I'm saying? So, other than that, I look forward to going live with y'all again this week, man. And definitely tapping in with you guys Saturday. Saturday, we're going for the book, man.
I'm already here, family. We're already going to be set up. Tap in with us. Come in there. We got 10 spaces. The tickets sold out.
I mean, as you hear now, you see, we could do more than 10.
We can do more than 10.
We can do 12, 13, easy.
Yeah.
I don't go past 13 people, but like 12, 13, easy in there. Come on.
Yeah. Very spacious. I haven't even been to the rooftop yet. I want to see what the rooftop looks like.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go up there, man, when the sun go down a little bit more.
Okay, yeah, nice.
It's cooking up there.
Right.
It's roasting right now. It is 99 degrees in Atlanta.
So we're in Atlanta, family. Atlanta is the 6th most visited city in the world. The world, Craig. In the world? Yeah. What? Yeah. In the world, Scamala. Atlanta's the 6th most visited city in the world. So come to Atlanta. Lots to see before and after. But of course, the main course is with us this evening, the last weekend of Juneteenth, the big black lie. The only reason you celebrating is because Joe Biden gave you the green light, and it's not even a holiday no more. I think Trump took it away. I may be mistaken, but I don't even think it's like a holiday no more.
Trump took away civil rights. Of course, he took it away.
Yeah, he took away civil rights. So,
you know what I heard from you out here? You know what I heard? Charleston White, man. I'm listening to Charleston White here lately, and he's making a lot of sense. From a historical perspective, he made the argument that the whole thing with the civil rights, it was never integration under civil rights. It was equal law. It was equal protection under the law. We wanted equal protection under. Stop coming burning down our fucking Tulsas.
Right.
Stop dropping bombs on us in Baltimore and Philly. Like, stop. Hey, man.
Right.
You can't just treat us like that, bro.
Right.
We're minding our own fucking business.
Right.
We got our own businesses. Right.
Right.
You fucking stole our money from the Freedmen's Bureau, which was an actual black-owned bank, was about to accumulate so much wealth in America from agriculture. You took that shit away.
That's the real story.
So we said, God, okay, listen. Because black folks been political. So-called Negroes in the North American continent been political. What do you think W.E.B. Du Bois and Frederick Douglass was? Politics, politicians.
Right.
Yeah, the story about Frederick Douglass. Yeah, W.E.B. Du Bois. Politicians. And we'll talk about the prostrate states of South Carolina. The entire government of South Carolina was all Negroes in 1867.
What?
Y'all just stopped picking cotton. Couldn't read now. It was illegal for you to read.
Right.
And now you're running Congress?
How? Minister, you're gonna have to you can't do us like that. This is the end. We're closing out.
Tap all the way in, brothers and sisters. The revolution will not be televised. It won't be televised. You got to come in person, just like JC. JC was talking to niggas in person.
Come on.
Yeshua HaMashiach was talking to them in person. Isa El Miriam, however you want to say it, Jesus Christ was talking to them in person.
Amen.
Spitting knowledge. And Jesus said, those who reject it, I too will reject them. And curse your children. I said, damn.
Yeah.
Tap in, family.
Minister, I want to thank you again. Always enjoying it. Family, always enjoying you guys. It's been a pleasure once again. There it is, another hour and a half. But this is not even
light work, though, man.
Yeah, this is not even like
it's light work. It's light work.
This is all surface.
Saturday it's 4 hours gonna go by quick.
Quick
4 hours. Especially when you got some vittles.
And we're gonna eat.
Yeah.
And we're gonna eat. Come on, somebody.
What's on the menu, man? It's what's on the menu. We're gonna have something that's gonna be vegetarian friendly. I didn't say vegan friendly.
Come on.
Vegetarian friendly food.
Right. Because vegans are a gang. That's a gang. We don't gang bang. No gang banging, family.
Yeah, vegans be doing too much, man. I'm not buying vegan butter, and I'm not for two fucking people. Just eat a salad.
Right.
But there will be something for vegetarians. I can't really speak to what it's going to be yet to eat, but it's definitely going to be Moroccan and Indian inspired.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe a little East Africa too, because I'm thinking about getting some injaro.
Okay. Well, you know what? Learn something new. I've never even heard that before.
Injaro is the little spongy bread that they have in Ethiopia.
Oh.
Yeah. So injaro.
Okay.
It's I can tell the science of it, but yeah, it's good bread though. So yeah, man, tap in all the way, man. Look forward to seeing you guys this Saturday.
I want to leave you the exact same way I came to you. It is I, your humble brother, and of course, the minister. And you are now watching Crumb TV. Peace.